Why eating frequently is very. When you're younger, when you're little kids, for example, if you're a baby, it's okay to eat frequently because your body is growing and you need a lot of extra nutrients. But once you're a grown man, you do not need to eat frequently. Because every time you eat, your pancreas releases insulin, especially when you are eating carbs and sugar. It means your insulin is always elevated, and eventually it may lead to insulin resistance. Of course, you might become overweight, and eventually it may lead to type 2 diabetes. Secondly, when your body is not eating, it's actually repairing itself. If you're constantly eating, you don't give your body the chance to rest. Another reason you do not want to eat frequently, it's hard to control how much calories you intake. For example, for me, the most meal I will eat in a day is 2 meals. Sometimes I only eat once. Compared to somebody that's eating constantly, who do you think taking more calories? Of course, the person that's eating constantly. In TCM's term, if you eat frequently, it weakens your digestive system, your spleen and stomach. It's like, let's say if somebody is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without resting, do you think that person will be broken down pretty soon, eventually? It's the same thing for your stomach, your digestive system. If you are constantly eating every day, then you do not give your digestive system time to take a break. Another problem of eating frequently is accumulate dampness and flame in your body, especially if you eat processed or cold food. Another problem when you eat frequently, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of work. You gotta prepare the food, you gotta go buy the food, and it costs a lot of money too. When you conduct fasting, it's actually good all around. You do not waste too much time on preparing food. You do not waste too much time to buy the food. And when you do not eat as much, you have a much clearer brain. So you have more time, more focus to go do something else. Another problem if you eat frequently, it disrupts the qi flow. Because when you're eating, according to TCM, it takes a lot of energy to digest the food. And when you're always eating, your qi, your energy is constantly around your stomach trying to digest the food. And because of that, other parts of your body and other organs of your body do not get the qi to repair the body. Now we'll talk about why some people like to eat frequently. The number one big reason is blood instability. Like I said before, right? You want to try to keep away from taking or eating too much carbohydrate and sugar, because when you do that, then you're gonna constantly be having this sugar crush, and then you'll be needing to eat constantly because you're trying to satisfy that urge to eat sugar. Another reason people like to eat frequently is to satisfy that dopamine reward system, especially people that like to eat a lot of sugar. Because every time when you eat sugar, your body gets addicted. So it's kind of like a positive feedback for you. That's why you constantly craving for the sugar. And some people, they're frequently eating is because they're using eating as a way to calm their mind. It's called emotional eating. You are eating just to relieve your anxiety or when you are bored. So sometimes when I feel bored, sometimes I do think, oh, maybe I should eat something. But then I quickly stop myself. So instead of go to the fridge and grab something to eat, I do something else. Maybe I go take a walk instead. This is Ray. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and comment.